Focus on the things that ignite your spirit and bring you joy. Focus on the things that you appreciate in your life, the things that you're grateful for.
Get up every day and attack the day. Get after it. Set your priorities for what has to be done today. What do you have to do today before you go to bed?
An attitude of gratitude simply makes you feel good. And feeling good is the fuel that drives motivation. And the next thing that I want you to do, as soon as you have this attitude of gratitude going for you, tell yourself you're going to enjoy the day. Say it to yourself, you know what, I'm going to enjoy the day. This is going to be a good day. You all have opportunities to perform your own miracles when life is throwing something at you. Any change that takes place. It's a matter of what you believe.
Reach out and achieve everything that you were born to achieve.
Visualize how you want your life to go. Visualize yourself having fun with your fellow workers, the people you're working for, who are working for you. Doesn't matter. Just visualize yourself achieving the goal.
Say every day, I will do today what others don't, so I will have tomorrow what others won't.
Your time is coming. The right people, the right breaks, favor, restoration, vindication, that's what's headed your way.
We get to choose the way we think, and we can choose to change the way we think. It's always our choice.
Find what you're passionate about. Find something you enjoy. Find something that makes you excited to get up every day, and then pursue that.
That dream is still alive. You may have tried a year ago, 5 years ago, or 40 years ago. Didn't work out. Nobody was there to help you. Go back and try again. This is your time. This is your moment. Your destiny is calling out to you.
Every day, work on yourself. Get better. You're a human becoming, not a human being. Work on yourself, get better, and go be a force for change, not a victim of change. Make today your masterpiece. Get up today and get it done. Finish the day, attack the day, and go change your life.
Don't worry about what needs to be done. Think about who you have to be in order to get it done. Focus on what's working in your life rather than fixating on what isn't working.
Get up every day and attack the day. Get after it. Set your priorities for what has to be done today. What do you have to do today before you go to bed?
If you're going to reach your highest potential, you have to make up your mind that you are in it for the long haul. You're not going to let people talk you out of it. Circumstances discourage you. Delays. Stay focused on your goal.
Our lives move in the direction of our most dominant thoughts and what we focus on day in and day out. Seize the day, or let the day seize you.
Make today your masterpiece.
Today is a gift.
You have an opportunity to steer your thoughts and your emotions in the direction that you want them to go, not in the direction that they're telling you to go.
It's your goal. You were created to be.
I walk on the street. All people are passing by. It's a great day. Nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side.
There will be things that you don't understand. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get negative. In those tough times, you have to remember your dream.
Smile on your side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and the worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and the worries are gone.
Life is too short to have small expectations and small dreams.
Your thoughts have the incredible power to either minimize or maximize the effect that challenge has on you.
Get up every day and think big thoughts. Dream big dreams and have an amazing life.
I look through the window and I see some clouds above. It's a great day. Nobody even cares that I've got a big smile on my side. It's a beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and the worries are gone. Beautiful day while you're singing. Nothing matters to you. The smile is on and the worries are gone.
Oh, we worship your name, Lord. The heavens make your throne. Your awesomeness is known. Tell me who is like the Lord? Who is like the Lord? You speak and things exist. Nobody else does it like this. You are the living word. You are the living word. How great is our God? Say with me, how great is our God? For all to see how great is our God. The nations know your King. You're the maker of everything. In you we live and move. In you we live and move. We call and you draw near. Your very presence conquers fear. We make our boast in you. We make our boast in you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
It's our God. Say with me, how great.
That's right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing?
For all to see how great.
It's another day.
How great.
Another day to celebrate. Another day to give thanks.
Name above all names.
Want to say a fantastic good morning to all the folks that are locked in. And welcome to Soul Food in the Morning.
Our hearts will say how great is our God. Oh, we place you in the place where you belong. We choose to lift you up so you can lift us up. We place you in the place where you belong. We need you now more than ever, Lord. Your throne is our heart forevermore, evermore. You are great, you are great, you alone. You are great,
Good morning, sir.
show up, Lord. You are great, you are great, show your power. You are great, you are great.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning, Andy.
Yes, and how are we doing this morning?
Well, Andy, we are doing good, and let me say a special good morning to all our listeners, viewers, all our brothers and sisters. Such a tremendous opportunity to be alive and able to see another day in life. And so today is a day of opportunity, as we always said. It is a day of blessings, a day of mercy, a day where our hands can become, God hand, in that God use our hands to reach out to people. God use our voices to reach out to people and to encourage them and to assist and help. And so today it's a wonderful and beautiful day.
A wonderful and beautiful day Indeed. To the folks that are usually tuned in to this program, I want to say a special good morning to you on behalf of Soul Food.
Definitely.
So today, the 41st day of progress. It is the 10th day of love, which is the 10th of February.
Yes.
And it is 325 days until the 31st of January.
Yeah.
Yes,
December.
yes. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm testing out this thing here and I'm having an echo. So
Oh, yes.
yes. So today, the 10th day of love, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just go this over. It is the 41st day of progress. So what are we doing today? Let me know.
Yes, well, Andy, today, this morning, while having breakfast, we are going to bring a discussion together on the word compromise in terms of relationship, whether it be at home, whether it be at our workplace, or, in our neighborhood. How can we compromise so that we can avoid and prevent conflicts or reduce conflicts? As you're aware, compromise means coming away from whatever position we were in and trying to meet others. Meeting people halfway. As somebody said, in our own term, you give a little and you take a little. You don't try to take it all. And with that definition, you can understand how important compromise how important compromise is in terms of relationships. Andy, in dealing with so many conflicts and issues within the home, between couples, when listening to couples, at the back of my mind, the word would come up in my mind, we can compromise here. There are issues, there are conditions, there's a door for compromise. And most of the issues that people face, whether it is at home or at work or school, can be solved by just compromising a little. When we take our stand and say, look, I am not moving from my position. I am not changing. It's either my way or the highway. We are closing the door, and maybe closing the door permanently to existing relationships, and sometimes this same attitude will shut out people from us, because it's all about me, myself, and I. And I can't recognize or respect the views, opinions, and feelings of others. And so such a stand is not healthy for any relationship in our lives. So we need to compromise. Let's look at a husband and wife. As I know you attend a lot of weddings, we all went to weddings, and one of the things people would say to the couple, teeth and tongue will meet. It is inevitable that teeth and tongue will meet one day. In other words, what you're saying, look, you are going to have conflicts. You are going to have disagreement. You are going to have situation where you don't see eye to eye. Now, what do you do? What do you do in this situation? And the best way to resolve this is not by one person having his or her way all the time. You know, demanding, look, I have to be right all the time. No. It is by compromising, coming halfway or even quarter way, and you know, trying to accommodate the views and feelings of the other person.
You know, a lot of people, when you said the word compromise,
Yes.
some people they say the word ain't in the dictionary, you know.
Yes. Yes, but I mean, it may be a dictionary written by the person, but it is a word. And it is a word that is very important in relationship if we want to build a relationship. That is, if we want to build a relationship, if we want to have a long-lasting relationship, if we want to have a relationship that would last for a very, very long time, then that is one of the positions that will, you know, allow our relationship to grow. Without compromise, it will become stagnated, it will wither, and it will have a slow death. You know, because one person giving all the time, one person, you know, compromising all the time, one person for the sake of peace, sometimes for the sake of the children. Every argument the person giving in, everything the person is giving up his or her view and just submit to what the other is saying. And eventually it will become unhealthy, because to ask somebody to give up all his or her view is not easy. Especially when the person is convinced that whatever he or she is saying is the correct thing. So if one or two of our brothers or sisters do not have this in the dictionary, they need to write it. It's a word, and it is a very, very important word. It is a word that maybe today is what you needed as you go to work, because you will be working with others. And working with others means recognizing their views, understanding their feelings, and able to come to a position where you can accommodate their views, you know, accommodate their thoughts, accommodate their ideas. And sometimes their views, their thought, their idea, you know, are the next big thing to happen in your company or your workplace. And so compromise is a very, very important word that we should bear in mind if we want to have healthy relationship. Whether it's at home, the workplace, in our community, we have to learn to compromise. It's like two neighbors, you know, and because you're neighbors, you are going to get into each other way, one way or the other, some way or the other, right? Whether it's a tree hanging over the fence, whether leaves going over, whether it's the music set noise or children playing and the ball get into the other neighbor. sometimes it is a matter of 6 inches of land, Andy, and that's a big thing happening now. You survey your land, 6 inches of land is over your neighbor. Sometimes it's 2 inches, and so it sometimes it's competition who has a better car, a better house, or whose children. There's so much of little things, sometimes frivolous things, that can cause conflicts, that can flare up into a wildfire. And so, from the beginning, if they can be compromised, it will avoid all these conflicts, all these little headaches that are occurring between individuals and among people. And if we can give a little, take a little, give a little, take a little, then you will find that we'll have less headaches, we'll have more sleep, more rest, more time of relaxation, and we'll have more peaceful thoughts, because we are at peace with ourselves and we are at peace with others. And compromise is one way we can accomplish this peace. And let me this morning really emphasize to couples. Look, all you need is a little compromise. You may be totally, completely right. The other person may have done you wrong. But always remember, two wrongs can't make a right. In that, although you may be totally right, your attitude can be wrong. The way you approach something can be wrong. So although you may be totally right, and the other person might be wrong, still, if you can't see the other person, that this is a human being, this is a person that, look, he or she could have walked away from me, could have left me behind, but despite in all her wrongs, in all his wrong, he or she still want to be with me. They're still making an effort. And work with that, rather than just look at the wrong, look at the mistake of the person. Look the other side. There's always the other side. Look at the other side of mistake. As I said, this person could have gone his or her way, but he's still trying to hold on to you. And that should be a sobering thought, that this person still want to continue the relationship, still want to make amends, still want to, sometimes they're willing to go all your way just to have peace. And yet you don't want to give them a little, forgiveness. You don't want to forgive them. You don't want to open your heart a little and receive them. And they are willing to satisfy all your conditions. All your conditions, all that you set up, they are willing and ready to compile with all of that. And yet, you're still holding the mistake against him. Think about this. If God would do that to us, we are all sinners, right? We, including myself, we are all sinners. We all come short of God's glory. We all need God's grace and providence and forgiveness, sometimes maybe every hour of the day. And yet God in His mercy would forgive us. And He is perfect. And we are imperfect. And yet, though somebody might try to do all in his or her power to make it up to us, we are now willing to compromise and extend an olive branch, accommodate them. Become the best person ever in your life. Of course, Andy and I always emphasize, if it is abuse or domestic violence or anything like that, we say no. Right? That's a big no. But if it's, like mistakes, words said, some infringement in the relationship, then, compromise a little. Compromise. You may be a supervisor, you may be a teacher, and you have a pupil in your class or a worker as a supervisor, and that person is not, is not coming to scratch. Now, before you dismiss that person, before you just, as a teacher, turn your back on that pupil, on that child, that child may be making the same mistakes all the time, but still compromise a little. Try to help that child. Because helping that child, and if that child turn the corner, you're making a better tomorrow for the whole world. And maybe when you get old, and maybe you need somebody to to take you across the road or something, it will be that very child will turn up and say, let me cross you, or let me go and do this for you, or let me go and do that for you. Because why? You have helped to mold that child into that good human being. So we all, Andy, in a way, every aspect in our life, we have to learn. It's not always, we don't have to throw the book at people all the time. Some people say, I live by the book. I live by the law. And but you have the law, the word of the law, but you also have the spirit of the law. That make allocations that you can, extend, compromise, and meet people in a way that you can really reach to their point and try to make them better, rather than just throw the book at them. Oh, wrong is wrong, right is right. Wrong is wrong, right is right. Call a spade a spade. No, it may seem unbecoming of me to say that, oh, you can't call a spade a spade. Yes, a spade is a spade. But a spade can be used for other things too. A spade is a spade, but a spade is a tool, not a weapon. So, Andy, this morning, I noticed a little quiet, so let me hear your views on this in terms of compromise.
But you're the you're the expert in this field, so with me trying to butt in, it would mean that I don't qualify for this wrong here. So I mean, you've been doing this for years. You're a counselor. You're a pastor. I know you've had a lot of interactions with people who didn't want to compromise or didn't really understand what it meant to compromise, because two different individuals coming together now as one, you have to get some form of compromise here, because remember, I'm a different individual. She's going to be a different individual in terms of the way she think, the way she act, some of the things she do. Likewise, myself, I'm going to be different. I like this. I like this way. I love this kind of a movie. Let's put it up to the simpler term. Movies.
Yes.
I'm an action comedy. Some kind of a drama, like the real life stories and so forth. That's my kind of thing. Nice action and thing. Don't tell me nothing about horror.
Right.
Because I frighten them thing the bad. Suddenly, somebody walking around the car and you got those weird noise, and then suddenly boom out of nowhere. No, I can't take them kind of thing though.
Yeah.
My heart and all of the good.
Yeah.
So the wife might want to watch the kind of a movie. So you got to come to a compromise. Maybe you look at something that is not so scary, or you together, you guys can decide on something that both of you can watch together. Because spending time together, it's important.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean that's my little take.
Yeah, definitely, and it is true. I mean, especially when you said two different individuals, different views, different, maybe compatible in a few ways, but mostly different in many ways, coming together now to share a relationship. And that is why that is what make compromise more essential, because it's not two statues coming together. It's two individual, maybe from two different worlds, and coming together. And so that's why compromise is very important. And as I said, Andy, to me, in my estimation, 60% or 65% of all that couples face can be solved with compromise.
Compromise.
65%, a high percentage, can be solved by compromise. But as I said, there's a warning there. The warning, and let me give you a practical example. This man, he went out. He made some mistakes. He was even unfaithful. But despite his weaknesses, he loved his wife, he loved his children, he loved his family. Now, people will ask me the $64 question. If he loved them, why he went and did that, right? And I don't have all the answers. Maybe in a moment of weakness, because we all have weaknesses, right? And his weakness is that, but his intention, his true interest is in his family. But I cannot excuse him for what he's doing. I'm not putting up a case for him. But what I'm saying that all of us human beings, all of us have weaknesses, right? One way or the other, we all have weaknesses. We all have to remember that we are all sinners too. We all would make mistakes. And so he made some mistakes, but the thing is, he loved his wife, he loved his family, he loved his home. And he, despite his mistake, he wanted to be with his wife, he wanted to be with his family, he wanted to come home, he wanted to be home. He probably fighting his weaknesses, he's fighting his weaknesses. He's fighting different women. You want nothing to do with him. You don't want anything to do with him. He's not treating you bad. He's not insulting you, demeaning you. He's not hitting you, but simply he's wrong. You want nothing to do with him. He mustn't come. He mustn't see his children. He mustn't get nothing to do with the home. He just totally shut the door to him. No, that is giving vent to your feeling, right? That is how you feel. And or as a woman, that's how you feel about it. And it is justifiable, yes. Emotionally, you're correct. That is how you should have felt. But stop and think. Stop and think. Is our feelings, is a human being just made up of feelings alone? Isn't there dreams? Isn't there, purpose? Isn't there a reason for everything? So we have to go past our emotions now. Yes, you're right emotionally the way you felt, but look at this person. Look at maybe your children, and other areas that you have to consider. And when you start to look at the other areas and consider, then you will understand how important it is for you to compromise, and not only compromise and try to accommodate in him, but help him to overcome his weakness. Closing the door is going to throw him deeper into his weaknesses. Opening the door and compromising will definitely help him to overcome his weakness. And it could be the other way around too. It could be a woman who made a mistake and a man, who, of course, you must become jealous. You're going to be emotionally upset, but compromise. Compromise is going to help both of you. Compromise help both parties to able to strengthen their relationship, able to move their relationship. And I believe that's why we choose to do this morning, because we can't handle everything one time. But I hope that our listeners get the idea about compromising. Don't take a position that you cannot see others. Don't take a position where you totally close the door, lock the door, and you throw away the key. Don't take a position where you don't want to move and you don't want to reach out and you don't want to accommodate. In life, have a accommodating position where you can accommodate people's views, people's ideas, people's opinions. And even if you disagree, we agree to disagree, but we are still going to continue our relationship.
Agree to disagree.
Definitely, we agree to disagree because we will disagree, Andy. I mean, as you said so beautifully, we are two different individuals. In terms of a relationship, at home or work, two different individuals. And we are going to disagree. But we must agree to disagree and continue our relationship.
Got you.
Yes.
Agree
to disagree.
To disagree.
Yes. Agree that, look, we are going to have disagreement. We are going to have, and our disagreement can cause conflicts. But we are also going to agree, we are also going to agree that, look, we are going to disagree on topics, we are going to disagree in areas, but look, disagreement must not allow to affect our relationship. No way. Disagreement should not be the we can't find common grounds for disagreement, continue our relationship. And in time to come, we can find areas of compromise, and that disagreement can be solved.
So,
yes, sir.
to our brothers and sisters out there, I know Sister Sima is waiting to get in on this one.
Yeah, definitely.
We got so many things happening for the month of love. And if you're in tune, just know that today it's the 10th day of love, which means we got 4 days remaining until the big day, the big celebration day. But you should know that It's every day we got to do this.
Definitely.
Every day. You know? So, we have a task, we have a duty as a husband, as a wife, as a girlfriend, as a boyfriend. To, and Sarah rightly said it, to keep each other happy.
Yes.
Because, let me see, I had a quote here just now, and I think you mentioned it too. That when you compromise, you're creating peace.
Definitely.
You're creating peace. All right, let me see it. It's right here. The art of compromise. It's a massive achievement of love.
Great.
The art of compromise. It is a massive achievement of love.
In other words, if we put it wrong, love, love, if we love, then we will compromise. If we love our partner, or wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend, whatever it is. In other words, love is a motive for compromise. Love is the reason why we compromise. Right? Because it's a massive accomplishment of love. So love is the reason why we compromise. We compromise because we love that individual. We love that individual. We want to work out things with that individual. We are not considering any other options than this one. That we are going to work things out. And if it means that I have to shift my position a little, just to accommodate, the one who I love.
Powerful.
Yeah. Because, Andy, let's think about this practically. Let's say I hold my position, right? I hold my position. I am not moving, right? I will lose two things. I will lose love, and I will lose the one I love. Does it worth it? It's like the song, "The cheese stands alone," right? So I gotta be the one stand alone, because I am not moving. I am not budging. I am not giving in any way, right? I am one man on one island, So I take my stand, and I said I'm not budging 1 inch. So what I'm going to lose? I'm going to lose true love, and I'm going to lose a person who truly loved me. So I will be the loser at the end. I will be the biggest loser at the end. And then in years to come, I will look back, and I will say in regret, look, if I only, just only, you know what? If I have just only compromised a little, today he or she would still be in my life. I would have enjoyed the years. Maybe we had the opportunity to see somebody else having the relationship that we should have had with that individual. Just because we just say, look, I am not budging. I am not budging with my position because I am right. I am right. So I am not budging. And that is what makes right becomes wrong in terms of attitude. You see, sometimes in Guyana, and in the world too, we believe that, wrongly believe, because I am right, then I am right. Right? And so everybody else is wrong. And I don't have to budge. I don't have to do anything. Is everybody else got to adjust and change to me because I am right.
My way or the highway?
My way or the highway. And so when we carry that into relationship now, how it will grow? Because I am always right and the other person is always wrong. There is two different paths. That parallel path and parallel lines don't reach. You understand? Because if I am always right and everybody is always wrong, then how can we have a relationship? How can we move together? How can we live together? You know, those are two paths that don't, are parallel lines. So we have to compromise. Or we are going to lose our true love. And we are going to lose the one who truly loves us. So that's why we, in this years ago, long ago, right? In my grandfather time, you take a position like that, you might get through. Because options were small. But then in this modern time, in this modern era, you can take a position like that and get through like maybe years ago in the 1920s and 30s and 40s. Maybe people took position like that in terms of relationship. And one submit to him or her. But this is different time. The world become wider. And people... there are other options and opportunities that people can pursue. So if I take up my immovable position, I become a monument, a statue, and I'm not going to compromise, then eventually even the one who loved me may walk away from me. And walk away from me not because the person hate me, but because the person love me, but I am not showing love. That's why the person walked away. The person hate me because the person walk away from me. The person love me, but how long you gonna stay and you do everything possible. Everything in the world possible, and I'm not compromised. I'm not doing that. So it's something that, look, we have to break the ice in relationship. I know Sister Seema is dating, so everybody, especially, I know this is an ongoing problem in the home. And please, let's start to compromise now. Maybe right now there are a couple listen to us, facing the same thing. Look, reach out to each other, embrace each other, and look, go the extra mile and make the compromise this morning. Forgive one another, and look, from today even to eternity, live nice, live with each other, recognize that you will have conflicts, you will have disagreement, but you got to resolve it through compromise.
Resolve it through compromise. Well, I know that was quite a mouthful.
Yeah, definitely.
And I want to thank you very much for
always a pleasure, Andy.
Always coming through and blessing us with words of encouragement, words of advice as to how we can go about being productive and progressive people.
Definitely.
So, just in case somebody now learned about the word compromise.
Oh, Andy, they could always call me at any time. Even when, they call me and the credit finish, you can still call me anytime, any day. Because sometimes the conversation gets so good and then the credit, finish. But you can call me at any time, and call at 332-0267, 332-0267. Andy, The calls are coming in. Soul Food, Soul Food is doing an excellent job. Special thanks to God for what He using Soul Food, but also thank you, Andy, and Miss Pearl and Little Rock for a great job. God is going to bless you, Miss Pearl, and the Little Rock family and every business endeavors. Thank you very much on behalf of the listeners. So anybody can call 332-0267. 332-0267.
332-0267.
Definitely.
And today we are live on YouTube and, of course, my Facebook profile.
Yeah, definitely. And welcome to all.
Yes. So to the folks that are tuned in via Facebook or YouTube, thank you guys very much. I'm experiencing a little delay in the audio here in the studio, but you know, it's getting out there.
Yes.
It's getting out there.
Yes, definitely.
It's a little confusing at the moment, but I'm getting a hang of it.
Yes.
332-0267. Don't be a stranger to that number. You might wanna just call and vent. Express yourself. However you wanna express yourself. Don't cap it.
No.
Sorry saying, don't cap it.
Definitely. Don't not because you call a pastor. You express yourself in the best way you can express yourself.
All right.
You don't have to come in a religious way.
All right.
You know, you don't have to sound like a saint. Right? You talk the way you can talk and the best way you can express yourself.
All right. Well, sir, thank you very much.
Always a pleasure, Andy. Thank you very much, too.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, same thing.
All right.
Me, who is like the Lord? Who is like the Lord? You speak and things exist. Nobody else does it like this. You are the living word. You are.
It is the 10th day of love.
How great.
That's right, the 10th day of the month, February 2022.
Say with me, how great
Day number 41.
is our God.
The 41st day of progress.
See how great
We've had quite a celebration yesterday.
is our God.
I trust that you guys have had a wonderful day.
The nations,
Celebrating your achievements, celebrating the good people.
you're the maker of everything. In you we live and move. In you we live and move.
We got 325 days until the 31st of December.
Draw near.
Let us make use of it, all right?
Presence conquers fear.
Oh, Sister Seema, good morning.
Good morning, Andy. And how are you doing this morning?
Hello? Hello?
God, we're on to see how great is our God.
Yes, how you doing?
All right, Andy. And how are you this morning?
I'm blessed, man. Can't complain.
Okay. I want to just apologize to my listeners who normally check in. I was away for a couple of days. I am back. Spice is back.
Spice is back.
Yes. So, seeing that we are approaching Valentine, which is Monday coming, I just want to touch on some things on relationships. Getting into a relationship, yes, we must we want to get in, and we will try to accept all the things our partners doing just to keep within that relationship. But we have different ways of putting it out. Is that we like the person, yes, they have some bad ways, and we tolerate the bad ways because we want to stay in the relationship. What we can do is when we catch that person in a good mood, because we know our partners, we know when they're in bad mood, good mood, and let them know that, certain things that you don't like or, is not good for a relationship, is not healthy for a relationship. But if you sit and they're doing bad things, and just because you want to be in that relationship, you tolerate those things, is that you're tolerating yourself to get abused, So what you got to do in a relationship, you throw your cards, not all one time, you play your trump, you play it one and then you win and so. You just throw it one time, and then your partner will have a feel as to what you really like and what you don't like. Because when we are in love, this thing love is that we are blindfolded with certain things. Now and then we might catch ourselves that this is happening to us. So when we do catch ourselves that these things are happening to us, we have to put a halt, not a strong halt right away, easy and press it. Because most of the relationships now is that person inside having abuse because they want to stay in. That is how abuse grows. We don't want that. So we got to love, yes, put all in it, yes, but at the same time we have to stand up for what is right. So our young persons out there who is approaching Valentine, who found love this week, last night, yesterday, or this morning, or whatever, let us put what we really stand for in our relationship. So our partner will know exactly she don't like this or he don't like this. Not when we inside, it gone concrete up and it's very hard to break out. You understand? We know love conquers all, yeah, but at the same time, we set our goals in our relationship. Relationship have goals too. So we have to set our goals in our relationship, and be honest. Go in the relationship honest. And don't go in the relationship pretending to be what you're not, Because you pretend today, but how long would you pretend? This is who you are. At some point in time, you're going to show who you are. And that is where things going to escalate in our relationship. Go in clear like crystal. This is who I am. This is the job I am doing. And let your partner know if he or she will accept whatever going on. You wouldn't go and meet your girlfriend with a bow tie, with a suit, and pretend that you're working in an office. No, girl, you know what? I just do this. I just sell snow cone. Or cut cane or whatever. So with the girl, you go into that relationship honest. And let your partner know exactly he or she have to like you for who you are. You understand? So that is my little thing this morning in relationship.
All right. So just in case somebody may want to have a little conversation with you.
Okay, my landline is 332-0617. My cell phone is 697-7049. My other line is 648-3594.
Thank you very much for your service.
Yes, Andy.
You enjoy the rest of your day, Sister Sima.
Yes, Andy. Bye-bye.
All right.
I will never turn away. I will never turn away. I will never go astray. I will never run astray. I love how I can count to me.
To all the folks that are locked in on the live,
You can count on me too.
want to say a fantastic good morning to you.
And I'll do it.
Mr. AJ Cumberbatch, good morning. Miss Marlin, good morning. Miss Shabiki Crawford, good morning to you. Mr. Aubrey,
With you, this love eternal.
Cumberbatch is celebrating his birthday today.
Is why I sing.
Greetings are coming from your son, Mr. AJ Cumberbatch.
Even with the
Abiola Jordan, good morning.
turmoil, you cannot
Miss Natoya Chesney, good morning. Mr. Ray Das Ramos, good morning. Mr. Ryan Hopkinson, good morning. Miss Anita Dinky, good morning. Miss Charlene Cox, good morning. Miss Alexis Williams, good morning. Mr. Keto Samuel, good morning, brother. Latoya Caldera Lewis, good morning. Miss Odessa Edwards Thomas, good morning. Miss Omika Grant, good morning. Royal Queen, good morning. Miss Joan Humphrey, good morning. Miss Pauline Bino, good morning. Princess, good morning, good morning. Michelle Anderson, good morning. Miss Sharon Europe, good morning. Mr. Hubbard Mohan, good morning. Marianne, good morning. Odetta Jordan, good morning.
I will never let you go. I will never let you go. People may come and go, but you will forever stay true. Oh yeah, you know it's David Powell, Lord, and keep your hands up on me. Come in, I know where them are free, Lord. Guide me from my enemies. They make them life to live and them not want it. But the one way gotta give you them a haunt it. But then if life was a tree, man would have planted. Them get them life to live and them not want it. But the one way gotta give you them a haunt it. But then if life was a tree, man would have planted. So leave mine alone. I know say God not sleep.
Mr. Hollingsworth, good morning, brother. Banner B, we're good, we're good.
So may they never get you down, never get you down. No, 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 no. God not sleep. Him have him eyes on the strong and the weak. Him in every man conscience I speak. So may they never get you down,
Miss Janelle Phillips, good morning.
What will you do when the Lord has come with all those
good morning, good morning.
Now there is none on judgment day. You can't run away. Well, done, my good and faithful servant. That's what you wanna hear. Or depart from me. Well, it's up to you. Can't wait till judgment day.
Birthday greetings are extended
you can't run away.
to the son of Michelle Ford. Sister Michelle, good morning. And of course, she's wishing her son, Mr. German King, a blessed happy birthday. Greetings are coming from his stepdad Hamad, and of course your mom, Miss Michelle.
Never get you down. Yes, I keep on praying. The people will stay strong. Keep on praying. The youths them will hold on. Keep on praying. They'll never get you down. Never get you down. We know the music's sweet. Everybody feel have fun. Back to the beat, out of many we are all one. Righteous music producing in jam down. My daddy is the king, so I am royalty. Oh, my father is the king, so I am royalty. I'm way up with him, way up with him, way up.
5 minutes after the hour.
You could tell them, say, I bet you don't know.
Soul Food in the morning, 88.5 Rock FM. With yours truly, Mr. Andy Henry,
If you come and
aka Andy Eastwise.
I had no legacy, I no inheritance to claim. But that's not the end of my story. So don't you chuck me off and straight up. Cause I encountered the King of Glory. And him say, Sammy, me watch you from me up. So him clean me up, turn me round, lift me head, fix me crown, love me right, grace among. Me no last, no one from. Show me off, call me son, change my name, bless me song. Now the blessing can't turn down. So me have a king, so I am a royal.
Miss Shauna Tati Maya. Good morning, good morning. And of course, she's saying a happy birthday to her neighbor, Miss Pauline Bino. Sister Pauline, happy birthday.
Way up with him, way up with him.
Mr. Donnie Yen. Good morning to you, brother. Mr.
Quite a few. Cause one man alone I know can solve them. And there is really nothing that he can do. If we talk about sin, I was the chiefest, and people put me off on the shelf. But I encountered a love that's the realest. And him says, Sammy, me want you for myself. So him clean me up, turn me round, lift my head, fix me crown, love me right, praise the bong. Me the last, now I'm found. Show me off, call my son, change my name, bless my song. Now the blessing can't turn down. So me have a boss, my daddy is the king.
Me and I just fade with a little bit of hope. Some things that people don't me, I wanna judge I know. And we still a stay afloat. Call me the captain of the boat.
Just gotta have faith these days.
Them can't get a spliff off of the weed when me smoke. I will pray serious like the judge in the court. I weed them not for try provoke. Fire still a blaze, we never call the meditation. Hide the weed, I roll a man, not tell us every powerful. Like the president. Deep thoughts when me up in my elements. He said them not real too, and it evident. So watch the energy, you welcome to your resident. Natives are always remember. When you rise up a dance of it, tell Jaga the streets cold like the time in December. We been a real deserve, we never enter. Yet still,
not unchangeable. Hey. No matter how the dollar might stack up, me still not change. Me I go stay rough.
You're rocking with the best
now
in the
business. And you have to buckle up your lace, be smart. Don't be a gruff, no. Life it's a journey, it's a long race. Mama says son be wise and don't bring disgrace. So me take up the broom and start sweep the place. Cause all these ways they got to get erased. I love to me people that me embrace. The truth are the truth and that can't erase. So hell to all of those who want hate. Just send me to finish this race. So we ain't giving up now. We put up a fight, we got to be ready, cause time's getting dreary. Just said don't you worry, I'll be in a hurry, Lord, we got to be ready, cause time's getting dreary. So
Want to say a fantastic good morning
we pray
to Mr. Tarek Henry.
We pray,
Tarek, good morning.
we pray.
Barkley Charles.
Let's not be flow on the
Barkley, we're going on.
not a evil can
Mr. Randolph Morris.
think we don't know we just
Good morning, good morning.
nothing.
Mr. Herman Dick. Good morning, sir.
Tell me, tell the youth hold on, tell mama be strong. Jackie, have faith in God, me no know about man. Long time them a try bring me down, I know just know. From my very young, Jack me every day with them running down. Them a
I want to say a fantastic good morning to all the doctors, nurses, and staff of all the hospitals and health centers
know the times they are getting rough.
across East and West Berbice.
We all got to realize that we can't sleep when it comes to the youth them lives. They keep killing out themselves, boy. We got to make an intervention. Stand and agree, you and me. Say a prayer for the children.
Good morning, Homeline Furnishing. And of course, they got a Valentine's special.
We don't need no war.
If you want live roses, if you want to capture the heart
Let's group
of that special somebody, teddy bears and roses at Homeline Furnishing.
Wanna go to a follow and a gang up.
But it's a single red or white rose,
That's a bus.
single rainbow rose, but it's a 2-piece, a 4-piece, 6-piece, or 12 pieces of roses. Trust me, it's really cool. You know, when you see the arrangements. And of course, you can hit them up on WhatsApp 618-5153 652-8002. Place your orders. Let that special someone know how special they are.
You see the way that we grow will be the life that they know, and the life that we live.
Extreme Adventure Travel and Tours. We touring. Come the 20th It's a pre-Masha Money vibes. And of course, all COVID-19 protocols will be observed. So you need to book early. Hit me up on 6718707. 6718707. Streetwise Restaurant, good morning. The pre-Valentine's celebration. You can treat your special someone to dinner. Whether you want to dine, they want to take it away, they want to surprise them. Man, trust me, it's proper things.
Pray for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. You see, pray for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and uplift them. We don't need no war. Pray for the children. Let's groom them in love, restore and
When you see me, I so looking like my last year. In the last, me just a looking at my thoughts. And pray some things so people don't mean out the past. Now act like some perfect, everybody have them flaws. Long before the COVID thing done.
Streetwise Restaurant and Catering Services.
Try go round the bus, yeah, yeah.
Triple Tree 4233. Triple Tree 4233.
Anytime your heart too big, man.
Want to surprise your special somebody with dinner.
This is why I mean
and trust me, they will meet your pocket. So if you're like me and you're working on a budget, trust me, they got you covered. Streetwise Restaurant, 12 Chapel Street, New Amsterdam. Place your orders by calling Triple Tree 4233.
Like them want me forget all the memories. Me forgive but not forget.
Alright, so I'm gonna shout out a couple of businesses.
Take me from enemies, alright. Always for my
A couple of other businesses rather.
Me get lonely but company at the least. Is that
If you got a business of your own, send me a message right now. 6718707. If you got a little flyer, that would help me a great lot. So let's hear from you.
And if you listen,
we're giving you that opportunity here this morning.
Send it on your heart too big, my lad. Then we take it.
And if you so desire to have your business advertised fully,
This is why we not.
visit our offices, man.
Oh no.
We got some of the best packages around to take you and your business to the next level. Remember, we're dealing with progress this year,
That's why me not like.
so we can have a progressive year together.
Anytime
Join the team.
big, my lad. Then we take you for a fool. And this is why me not like humans. This is why me not like humans. No, no. And me can't do just no girl. And remember what she do, man. This is why me not like humans. This is why me not like humans. No, no.
On and on and on and on. I'm a winner. You know the I'm a winner.
Ashley saying fantastic good morning to everyone. It's Ashley, good morning to you also. Edinburgh Village.
We're winning right.
Good morning, good morning.
I'm trophy to what me living right now, cause I'm winning right now, yeah. And I'm chilling right now, cause we're winning right now.
Butchie's Variety, good morning.
It's living right now.
Regina's Optical, good morning.
We're winning right.
They're having a little eye problem. Check out Regina's Optical.
I'm winning. I'm winning. Hey, watch out now. Hey, I'm a walking W. Learn from the L's. Turn them in a medal in a trophy and belts. Every day you see we with the pan on next level.
Jermaine's Custom Made, good morning. If you're looking for that custom made outfit,
it's all about
so that you can slay the next event you're going to attend. Jermaine's Custom Made.
I'm about to send my ears as I can.
St. Anne Street, New Amsterdam. Right behind court.
I'm so sick of it. But that's the whole gist of it. I hate in the beauty when winning now we have it. Cause I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. right now, you be.
Poultry Plus, good morning.
Right now.
How are you guys doing?
Drop it to what me living.
Fresh chicken, fresh eggs,
Cause I'm winning right now, yeah.
fresh duck,
Oh, we winning right now.
fillet trout, fillet snapper,
Right now, yeah. I say we winning right now.
fillet banger.
You see me be at the reigning champion of the cloud with the silver line we reigning from. Cause if you see some of the places where we hailing from, it's just the type of place we should be failing from. But now we're winning. Yes, every quarter every inning. Hold if a tracks and then a films if a seminar. You know that there's no giving in no matter the circumstances we're living in, you hear me? I'm winning. I'm winning.
Welcome. Chronics, left and right. Just soldiers are come. Left and right. Ooh, yeah. Ah, boy. And them say, here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I start recruit soldiers for Selassie.
Auntie Joyce, good morning.
Here comes trouble.
Mrs. Nadira Fangafuk,
Welcome the Savior.
good morning to you.
The Rasta youths. You know fi ask is who. At the general issue in a warning. Job people them a ball, said them tired of mediocre. Evil a go fall when we tried in Ethiopia. Believing from down, cause them life no easy boat ya. Even Bantan say it's not an easy road. Operation occupy the motherland. Calling all soldiers to kind each other along. From creation, he writing a job plan, but Chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting soldiers coming from near and far I choose. Executing Selassie I works and be lost a far right through. And them say here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I'm on a start recruit soldiers for Selassie I army. Aye. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You know for axes who are the general issue in a warning boy. Waving the banner red.
To all the folks, our progressive people, I want to say a fantastic good morning to you. And it is
Trees
just to remind us,
and even in the stories that
41st day of progress.
the youth must inherit the earth. Can't sit down, Jack.
So if you're like me
Bring the fire.
and you're moving and grooving right now
Purge.
to your own vibes,
Do it.
I want to say a fantastic good morning to you.
Recruiting. So
We doing this.
first executing Selassie I works and be lost a far right troops. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youth. I start recruit soldiers for Selassie I army. Hey. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youth. You know fi ask is who are the general issue in a warning. Hey. Left or right, the soldiers are gone. Left, right, the soldiers are gone. I could I never throw it down, no boy. Yeah, I will say left, right, the soldiers are come. Left, right, the soldiers are come. Left, right, the soldiers are marching on, boy. I will say, here comes trouble, and here comes danger. Rastafari send me come. I say we sent by the Savior. Here comes trouble, my friend. Here comes danger. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, no. Hey.
The anthem. Listen.
Just I live my life.
Those folks that have made a pledge, a commitment
I forget you.
to 2022.
Lifestyle.
I want to say a fantastic good morning to you.
To the feel so big spliff no more kinda blazing. Not it.
Produced by our very own
Positive energy.
Mr. Joy Too Cool.
No negativity.
Here's Dexter Daps.
The legacy.
Make mama proud.
Fast life. Mama said for slow down pony end.
Listen to these words.
Say out gossip for the cream. Buy a house in the Philippines. I make your doubt them kill your dreams. Make your mother proud, say you pull it off. Keep pulling on. Them seven see, can I dime you might find. So with me I go for mine, another dynamite kind. Them say me can't do it, me would die trying. When some of them asleep, we are grind at night time. I'm faith in the most high. I'm praying. No, one roof only. Today for you, tomorrow for me.
That's right, that's right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mr. Mitford Ward, good morning, brother. How are you doing? Miss Priya A. Guard, good morning to you. Cousin Marsha, good morning. Miss Marsha Campbell, good morning to you. Mr. Charles Humphrey, Charles Proper Status Humphrey, good morning, brother. Miss Luana Batson, good morning. Miss Narifa Muhammad, good morning to you. 22 minutes after the hour. Want to say a fantastic good morning to all of the officers of the Guyana Police Force, Guyana Defense Force, Guyana Fire Service, Guyana Prison Service. Miss Cecily Nurse John, good morning to you. How are you doing? Wim Police Station, good morning. Mr. Ben, good morning. Mr. Ashby, good morning. Inspector Ramnod, good morning. Corporal Nagasar, good morning. Mr. Sukanandan, good morning. Mr. Leach, good morning. And of course, on behalf of Wim Police Station, they're extending a few words of caution to our brothers and sisters who utilize the roadways. Look out for those who are not looking out for you. The folks on the e-bike, please stay in your lane. Stick to your corner. To the parents who have kids who utilize those people, and if they're old enough, let them stay in the corner. It's kind of like riding a cycle. Just stay in the corner. Not qualified to be in the lane with the big boys, the motorcycles and the cars and the trucks and so forth. So stay in your corner, right? And of course, here's a little update for the hire car drivers. Applies the New Amsterdam to Quarantine route. The Port Morant Market is your spot if you're looking for VIP parking. That's right. Parking starts at GBTI Bank and it extends all the way up to the Horse Race Road, Port Morant. It's not for you to stay stationary for quite an amount of time. Simply putting it, you can't go in the market and spend a whole day and just park a vehicle there. Alright? Think about it. Thanks to the folks over there at Wim Police Station for the little advice as it relates to road users. New Amsterdam Hospital, good morning. New Amsterdam Post Office, good morning. 14th Strand and Pitt Street. 62 Public Road, Rosal Town. Payless Royalty Store. If you see it elsewhere, you're gonna go at Payless and you're gonna pay less. The High-End Shop, good morning. And of course, you can head over to the High-End Shop and get all your brands, proper discount. Speaking about 30%, 50% off store-wide. that kind of a day where you either choose to reflect, gather your strength, dust it off, keep it moving, got your goals set out for today, thinking of doing something today, you're actually going to start. This is the 41st day of progress. Next 20 days, the next 19 days rather, plan to achieve great things. I want to say congratulations to you and thank you for joining us. We're going to make this year progressive. However you choose to make things happen, dedication, being persistent, having a passion for that which you're going after, trust me, you're going to achieve great things. On behalf of 88.5 Rock FM, I want to encourage you, our brothers and sisters, to continue adhering to all protocols as it relates to COVID-19. Wash your hands thoroughly. Do not touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth unless you wash your hands thoroughly. Walk with your hand sanitizer just in case you can get to wash your hands. Keep your distance 1 to 2 meters apart. That's 3 to 6 feet. You have to cough or sneeze, please use your flexed elbow. Avoid crowded areas. If you're feeling ill, please stay at home. Protect yourself, your friends, your families, and your loved ones. Message from 88.5 Rock FM. It's Joyce Anton. Good morning. How are you doing? Club Eclipse movie night. It's going down on the 13th of February at Club Eclipse, Church Street, New Amsterdam. Come and experience 2 great movies. 2 proper movies by what? It's proper things. Get a bucket of beer and a serving of wings free. What? Even more proper. Grab your tickets today at the Little Rock Suites, 10 Main and Church Street. Doors open from 17 hours. The number you need to dial for more info is 657-3747. 657-3747. Cocktails are also available. All right? So make it a date and don't be late. I must say that the live is very lively this morning. Special good morning to all the folks that are on the live. Miss Natalie Korshus, good morning to you. Happy birthday, Miss Catalia Smart from number 30 Village, West Coast Barbies. Greetings are coming from your mom Shemaine and your dad Travis. Also your brother Caden. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my cue. I'm gonna say thank you guys very much for keeping it locked with me here this morning on 88.5 Rock FM for Soul Food in the Morning. My name is Andy Henry, aka Andy Eastwise. Enjoy the rest of your blessed, productive, progressive, full of vibes, positive energy kind of a day. I'm out, alright? Peace. You're by gone.
My life. Try to get used to this lifestyle. That feels so amazing. Nothing. Big spliff, no more kinda blazing. Nothing. Positive energy, no negativity. Build a legacy.
Just I live a fast life, mama say fi slow down pon the Hennessy. Get a yacht, go so for the cream. Buy a house in the Philippines. I make your doubt them kill your dreams. Make your mother proud, say you pull it off. Keep pulling on. Them say fi see, can a dime you might find. So with me I go for mine, another dynamite kind. Them say me can't do it, me would die trying. When some of them asleep, we are grind a night time. I'm faith in the Most High. I'm praying. No storm build me. One day, remember the rain don't fall on one roof only. Today for you, tomorrow for me. Just I live my life. Try to get used to this lifestyle. Time limit, can't live my life to please people. Blind people I try to lead you. Sick people I ill treat you. Dead people I try to kill you. I give it just a second and we'll kill you first. Just commit yourself to something where you love and